Hello everyone, my name is Technophile and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to jump right back in where we left off. And if I remember correctly, going by what's on my screen, we were showing our poems around. We showed our poem to Yuri and she seemed to like it. Hers was actually extremely good. I'm a little jealous. Let's go with Natsuki. Alright. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What the hell, woman? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. That's true. That's true. I didn't say it was good either. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Well, I'm sorry. I'm an emotionless bastard. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Ah, well. Can you reach that high? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Yes, I would love to see yours. Not that you'll like it. Well, you never know. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. Wow. That's about it. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Whoa! I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair real quick. It's getting in my face. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, I mean, you know. Because. Just, because. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Oh, I feel kind of bad for her now. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I have a good point. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. That's true. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing was about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Yeah, I can see how that would be. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. That helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You just watch your head explode from the ego. I'm glad you learned something. God. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Well, that went about as well as would be expected. I want to save Sayori for last. Hi, Technophile. Having a good time so far? Pretty good. Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, we bought you a blazer. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I ain't got nothing for that. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, no. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Absolutely not. Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I still have no idea what I wrote. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori look good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had sort of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Yeah, I'm a jerk. Sayori's at least nice. That may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. But I wanted Yuri to like me, so I think that kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Maybe. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Even that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of experiments a bit either. Of experimenting a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little might be a little bit biased towards your own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone expects you to write. Not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you remember reading my poem now? Apparently I can't English. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh wow, this one's actually kind of long. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? Nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Aha! It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And last but not least, Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Eh? Oh, she loves it. I knew you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. The computer hates me. Well, maybe that's why. I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Aha! I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, what is my poem? It's not just a poem. It's a technophile poem. Patent pending. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. My poem! You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. I think how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? I feel like that's not gonna happen. That being my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you're in my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or you trust me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Totally a guess. No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. Well, that at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, it totally wasn't my idea. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being just nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. Are we seeing a bit of the plot here? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean I have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh! Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Technify did, too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ooh, bitch, sit down! And Technophile liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh dear, they're gonna fight over me. This is gonna be an anime. Can I be an anime boy? This would be great. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Technophile appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I'm gonna get dragged into this, aren't I? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Uh-oh. I can't make that noise. I don't know. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Technophile started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh, they both yell at her. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. There we go. As if they just noticed I was standing there, and this is where I die. Technophile. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she couldn't get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Technophile. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Both good points, by the way. You understand that, right, Technophile? Well? I want out. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Of course, that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri. Help me, Sayori. Well, we wrote our poem to attempt to appeal to Yuri. So I think we're gonna stick along that track, but I feel like Natsuki might take that badly. But we're gonna go with Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feeling to it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took that way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Look at that, Papa Techno! Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I even end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Seriously, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me if I'm going to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly oppose her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Techno. You're too kind. Thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. She was talking about her things and her stuff. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel about sharing poems? I feel like Natsuki got upset. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Technophile, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. What? And maybe you'll learn something from your friend. Maybe you've learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a bit more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. And that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And on myself with newfound determination. Technophile! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Yuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? This kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Well, I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, heck no. It's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Well, they did fight over me earlier. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sierra still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being with friends is everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I am a total anime boy, apparently. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. We're gonna keep trying for Yuri here. Yeah. Oh, we got one. Two for Sayori. Doki Doki. I do like the music, I won't lie. This is a tough one. Look at us picking all the Yuri words. I wonder if it even matters who you pick, because I think at one point in time I read that it doesn't, but we'll see. I think we got Sayori, or Yuri. I don't know, we got a lot of Sayoris too. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Technophile. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering why my monitor just suddenly switched colors like that, it's because the power save settings, when it gets to a certain point, it switches to evening mode, so it's easier on the eyes. No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I am Sherlock Holmes. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh wow, I'm a turd. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice if she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. That was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Technophile to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. You tell her, Yuri. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. Oh, she's blushing. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side for you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? Retribution. Yeah, that. Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Uh-oh. She got slapped. Gah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. I figured it was Monica. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. That poor cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Aww, hugs. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! You seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori, eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where is Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Oh, you know what? We're going to go ahead and stop this video here on a cliffhanger. So that's it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you want to find out what happens, feel free to let me know in the comments. And maybe I'll post an extra video. Until then, as always, I will see the rest of you in the next video. Bye!